Hello, it's Carton50 from the Hardware Doers discussion. Yes, it's been a couple of weeks since I have made a video. However, am now in a lend of a controller from a partner, from her computer, so hopefully I can use that until my controller is fixed, because that's still sitting downstairs, unfortunately. I'll talk more about that very soon. But anyway, this is the third attempt at recording this. The first time the audio wasn't working, the second time I had issues with being interrupted, and now it's just the third, so I do apologise about it being late. Anyway, I've already done the races, there's 5 to do, so let's crank on with actually a speed trap. How about that for the first time around? And so I've upped the bit rate quite a bit, the quality as well, and I've got the layout on the top of the screen, so hopefully you can see more of what's going on down the bottom. Not all games will be like that. Some will have different layouts, so I'll adjust the layout accordingly to what the games need, but at the moment it seems to be where it stays. So it's not doing too bad though, I must admit. And it was quite weird though, because initially the CPU was struggling with 10 megabits on the recording rate. Or over 5 megabits really. Now it seems to be absolutely fine at 10, and I've got VSync on at 60, so it does actually look a lot smoother than it has before. I was trying to do with Radeon Chill to see whether the VSync would remove any latency, but I think it actually looks better with VSync on than it does without it, so I think that's the way it's going to be forward, which is alright. VSync, it's just maximum FPS is while you're on the PC, so you should observe it, but it's got a frame rate cap of 80, like the Star Wars games too actually. They look smooth at 80, but for some reason this just looks stuttery as hell, and just nowhere near as nice. Well, it's a very quick speed trap. Just good to start off the episode with. Now we can now jump into the sprint. Let's go to the sprint here. And so yeah, that's sort of my theory. I do plan to get this out weekly again. I do apologise with the delays, but yes, that's sort of where I would like to go in the future with this. Yeah, get it back to weekly, because it needs to be a weekly thing, because it's quite fun. There's many games I can play, as I've said early on with this, that I can get into. Juiced is one, some older Need for Speed titles is 2, and just a whole lot of racing games I've got sitting there waiting to be played. It's a bit of a shame actually, but that's okay. Talking about some older titles, as you know, I am in the middle of building a new PC. The one that got stolen hasn't had anything done with it, so I thought, well, Mum and Dad will spend some money and build one up. And I'm going to have Windows 7 on it, so there's a couple of Need for Speed titles that I've got that don't actually work with Windows 10 properly. I don't know why that is, it's an inherent fault with one of them, where the continue button after you've done a race, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what game this is referring to. But yeah, no, after you finish the race it just refuses to continue, and I thought that'd be really cool to have it running on a decent PC, and so I'm going to have Windows 7 on it for that reason. Well, not that reason, but a couple of other games as well. I'd like to get them, because that system is primarily going to be for racing, and do my other games on the other PC on my PC upstairs. So it'll be really cool, and it'll be also useful for the project, because I do tend to disturb people in the evenings. Oh no, this is going to require a restart, isn't it? Yes it is. That's okay. It's a really short race. I said to myself I was not going to have a restart, but that's okay. Yeah, and it'd be nice to be able to have one where it doesn't disturb anybody. So even though it's going to be a little bit less spec, there's some channel update video. It's going to have an i5, has all i5 and only 560 Ti at the moment. That'd be enough to run the racing games, and GTA 5 as well, because that's sort of what it's going to be able to do. In the meantime, until I upgrade to something else, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Replacement card, I'm just looking to get this rig out of the road, which is going to be pretty soon actually, as I found CPUs on Trade Me, which they hadn't been there before, so they must have come out of some OEM systems, which is interesting, but I'm willing to sacrifice another couple of 100 megahertz of performance to get it quicker and to spend a little less money. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think about that. It's another tight one, isn't it? Get around there. Yep, we've got it, I think. We should be fine. But let me know the quality of the video, if you like the up to bit rate and you liked the layout of the system, or the overlay, then that's good. I personally like the different look. So you can see the speedo and the stats of the race down the bottom, which is important. And I've trimmed it at the top so you can actually see the thing without having it covered up as well. Let's go into race 3. And what have we got here? Let's do a toll booth. Yeah, why not? It's going to be a relatively short episode, isn't it? Mind you, there's a circuit and a lap knocking out to do, so it might take a while to do those ones. Yeah, we'll talk about Gear Los Santos now. I suppose I've rabbled on about the rest of it. I've been hard at work on that, editing and wanting to film the channel update video that we've been planning. Where it's sort of like a season trailer, almost like a season trailer, but not quite. I think we want to release a separate season trailer probably in a couple of months' time, I'm going to say. Probably if we get the series out in December, which is what I'm aiming for now at my current rate of work, and probably November we'll get the season trailer out. It's going to be Series 1, Season 1, so that'll be quite nice actually to be able to start that off fresh and nice. Just have to get the videos out ready before then, so we can actually preview some of all the videos, I suppose you can say, because you kind of want to have a look at all of them really, which is the aim, which is cool. It's part of it, just get people excited about the series. It's been over a year now, and it's becoming an annoyance that it isn't out, essentially. It was originally exciting, and then it was tedious, and now it's just a pain. It's like, it could have been out earlier, but it's okay. We can film when we can film. It's a part-time thing. I'm not doing YouTube as my career at this stage of things, so it is going to live how it's going to live. We're almost at the end of this run. A little bit long to go yet. Shouldn't be too bad though. But yeah, let me also talk about the game now. Yes, we're talking about the game. Let me know what car you'd like me to buy. If there's any cars you'd like me to drive, I'm very excited to get hold of a Porsche, as I've said in many other videos. If I can actually do it, because I haven't been able to pick up the other cars of recent, and I think this is going to be an important one, so I'm going to do some research about how to do that before I do the pink slip, well not pink slip, the blacklist race. Oh, easy, look at that. Easy. I have to walk in a park. Walk in the park. So I think we've done We've done that, and that. So we've got the sprint, hospital, and the lap knockout to do. Alright. We're in for the long haul now. No, that was a horrible start, that's okay. The Pundo's not doing too bad, so I'm sort of a bit reluctant to get rid of it at the moment. It's doing its job and doing need for speed per hour, so I need to hold on to it really. I may do that, I'm not sure. Maybe with your help, I can make my decision. Yes, we've got another series up on the channel by now as well, and that is the My Thoughts series. Yes, it's a long-awaited replacement. Well, not replacement, but yeah, it is a replacement if you think about it in that sort of sense, of the hardware diversity discussion, where I talk about specific topics, product lines, or specific technologies. Corner. Shit, hopefully I'm not going to get knocked out. I really hope not. Oh no, we're not! One guy had a massive accident. So we're at least going to be third this lap. We should be able to catch them, yes we have. And so I've got episode 1 up. I haven't released any sort of trailer or anything like that. It's going to be a relatively unassuming sort of series. It's 10 to 15 minutes of that kind of stuff. I'm going to try and see if I can fit it into 10 because I do want to use my SLR as the equipment. I actually used my phone last time around for that, and I kind of want to step it up again. But to remove that 10-minute limit, I could add the capture card. Now, I have been looking at capture cards, particularly eBay ones that are about $50, and I was thinking actually using it for benchmarking as well, because I know for streaming and for recording and things like that it is helpful to use a capture card for recording the video instead of having the game or having it processed on the CPU at the same time as the capture card. Now, I want to be able to use the actual monitor. I want to be able to play a game, or I want to be able to see what I'm recording. I know it won't matter too much with the camera, but I'd like to be able to output the display to the display as well. And whether you actually need capture cards with 2 HDMI outputs or not, because there's quite a number of them with 1 input. And I was just thinking, how can you duplicate that display from the from the graphics card or whatever to the display. And my thought was, well, why don't you use another output and actually duplicate that display across the 2 monitors, and that should hopefully do it. So I need some input on that as well. I think I did talk about it in my channel update video, I'm not certain off the top of my head. But if anyone's got any ideas about how to duplicate the display or how to use the display at the same time as recording it, please let me know, because I know on the Elgato cards and the Ava Media cards I've only seen 1 output. I've seen some with USB outputs that probably are used for recording or power, maybe, I'm not sure. No, they've got the separate plug packs, don't they? The external capture cards. So it must be for video output. So I'm wondering whether USB 2's got enough bandwidth to actually do that. We'll have to have, I don't know, interesting prospect in my opinion. So we'll have to find out. But yeah, if anyone's got any idea about what to do, I'll do some further research myself and see if there's any solution that can be found. But at the moment, I'm going to have to use my Solar's SD card for that, and that's got a 10 minute limit, unfortunately. At this stage, or use my phone, or use my webcam like I am. Oh, no way! Shit! Like I am now. Like it's the start of the lap. That's what happens when you talk and drive, isn't it? You just get distracted. That's why you watch these videos though, to have a ramble and a race at the same time. Here's some commentary. I actually, talking about unrelated news, I watched the last episode of the Gear Los today, and that was very good, I must admit. Certainly, I wasn't particularly excited after the first episode. I mean, it was okay. I'm not saying it was bad or terrible. It was okay, but after I've seen what I've seen lately, so the last couple of episodes particularly, they've really stepped up their game actually, and I'm rather impressed with the quality of their production, and I know now to step up to the plate, because the series is now finished. It's part 2 of the off-road supercar special. Well, literally it was off-road because they weren't allowed to use any roads as part of the challenge. And that was really, really cool. So now I know what to do, and I'm hoping to release my series, oh shit, before they release their next series, so I can have an in-between release. And I'd say with the amount of work they put into that, it's going to be next year before they release theirs, so I'm hoping between now and then to do that. Because that's really going to be important. Oh, we've just nipped it. We've just snatched victory from the jaws of defeat there. Holy shit. Oh wow. Whew. Okay. Got one last race to do, and that is the circuit. Let's do that, shall we? And that will finish it up for this episode, I'd suspect. God, this ugly looking Corvette. God, I'm gonna stick those rims on. The body kit's nice. God, the rims are horrible. Now, this is a circuit, there's no big rush to get into the lead just yet. Could, but I don't have to. Nice Evo, hello mate. Corvette jumped through. That's one thing interesting about this game, is like it's most wanted, and you'd think it would be taking place during the night, but obviously not. I just think that's funny. It's obviously got some sort of dynamic weather system. It seems to have rain and clouds, and the sun does go down, but not. It's not dark, which I find is quite funny. Why that is actually. I suppose it's just not what they thought about when they made the game, or the technology wasn't available to have dynamic sort of weather systems. Mind you, it is 12 years old. It seems to be 13 years old, so I mean, it really isn't something to complain about too much, considering the quality of the gameplay and the storyline is a lot better than most recent Speed titles. And proves you can still have fun on them too. I was really enthused to be able to have it working properly and to record it and to play as well. So yeah, there's not much other news at the moment. And about covers it really. If you want a more detailed look at what's going on, watch the channel update videos, because that sort of is where all the news happens, and keep you updated on Twitter. As well as I post here maybe once or twice a week if there's any delays in videos and things. And I'm sure to actually have the channel update video done. Well, it's already done days ago, and the new series will be set to public, and this video will be uploaded as well. So 3 videos a week is where I'll be sort of aiming for. Well, I'm gonna say sort of 5 videos a fortnight, because I don't really want to. I'm not sure if I'll do this weekly, because there's not that much in the way of topics to talk about, but I suppose it is at the same time. I'm not certain. Let me know in the comments of this video or that relevant video as well to see what people would like to see. As I said, the RB Diversity Station is not going away. As I said, there's guests that were going to come on, that said they were going to come on, and I'd like to hold them to that so people can actually see them, have a chat, and have an hour sort of stream with them, or half an hour perhaps. I'm not sure what we'll do in terms of the time length and the topics and whatnot. But it's just going to be a really interim sort of thing. It's not going to be all the time. Like the My Thoughts series will be every couple of weeks, I feel, because even though they are short, I want to space out the topics, because otherwise we'll just run out of things to talk about, and the season will be over, the series will be over, and it's like, what's the point? So yeah, I'd like to be able to have that going for a long period of time, hopefully. Oh, Jesus, car. Not long left now. Come on. Yes, we can do this. We can do it. And there is the checkered flag. So I think it about rounds up this video. Yes, it's 23 minutes long. Pretty short actually. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favourite and subscribe. Please check out my thoughts, the channel update series, and I know you're all waiting very, very patiently for the Top Gear Los Santos series. It's coming soon, I can promise you that. Leave down in the comments for the topics I discussed during the video if you've got any advice or any solutions to any of what I said. But anyway, peace out for now. Bye bye.